Hello guys, this is Nimble PD, the Rev, and I'm bringing you guys another build video. This is 4-piece Predator's Mark with a high-end and exotic. Let's start with the chest piece. So, first we're running a Predator's Mark chest piece with firearms roll, health, skill haste, and ammo capacity. 1937 armor, and that armor roll is pretty good. We can deal with that. 2 firearms pieces with health. We could run skill haste instead, but that's personal preference, I guess. You could run whatever you want, health, survivability if you want it, or skill haste. But we're not really dependent on our skills with this build particularly. Go with the mask next. We got the mask here, 1262 firearms roll. That's the base roll, what it came with. And I rolled the major attribute to 4% crit chance, and then disorient resist. Disorient's okay, but burn or disrupt would be better because a lot of people are starting to run disrupt now. And for that matter, a lot of people are running burn resist. They're running seeker mine, so burn resist would be good too, with a stamina health mod in it. We got our short bow knee pads with firearms roll, with health, and damage to Lee's bleed disorient. Damage to Lee's is not the greatest, but these are the short bow knee pads that I use with my high-end build, with a firearms roll and a first aid self-heal, because I mean you need your self-heal at least a little bit. I mean, this is a full glass cannon build because you got 9176 firearms and only 2741 electronics. This is a full glass cannon build. We got our Pride backpack with health, ammo capacity, firearms roll, and we're running firearms and health prototype mod with 2 first aid self-heals again. This is a crit chance build, so that's why I'm running a Savage gloves with AR rifle damage, crit chance, crit damage, with the 1269 firearms roll. I bought these a long time ago from the vendors. I'm sure a lot of you guys have them now, but I bought these a long time ago. I can't remember when the vendor was, but they were a perfect roll. So I bought them, obviously, and I rolled them to firearms, so they were 1269. And then my holster, I rolled the firearms to 1267 because I believe they were really low. They were under 1200 for sure. And for a glass cannon build, you can't really have that. And then they have a health on them. I mean, I got and now for my weapons here, I'm using an LVOAC. It's 25.2k base damage, 18% enemy armor damage, which is pretty low, but not a big deal. Got responsive, deadly, and I rolled the DAP because the DAP is going to help my crit chance. So for this build, because right, it's a crit build, it's based around crit, so I'm running adapt on it so I can build my crit chance. Next is the MP7. It's a secondary. It's for finishing people off if necessary, and with the 19% crit chance, 19.7 KD base damage. In my opinion, this is a god roll MP7. You got deadly, responsive, and competent on there. And I mean, really, we can't ask for anything more. And then, of course, the MP7 because it's got that crit chance built into the rifle, into the submachine gun, sorry, already, it's going to, I'm going to build crit damage with a small amount of crit chance here and there wherever I can get it. But everything I want is crit damage. So we're putting crit damage in every major spot that we can get it, right? That's just how an SMG is. With my AR, it's sort of the same idea, but at the same time we got a little bit more crit chance with my magazine, but my optic and my muzzle and my underbarrel are all crit damage. Because we're trying to get, I'm running a large vent break, which is crit damage, crit chance, headshot damage. You can, there's suppressors that also have crit damage as well. It's totally up to you which ones you want to run. But I got tired of hearing the suppressor sound, so I just decided to run the vent break. It's the same idea. It does the same thing. It's just you don't have the reduced thread. You have increased thread instead, which is right there, right? It really, it's not a big deal. And yeah, those are the weapons I'm running. And the thing is with this gear, I can switch it out. So I can put on, because I'm running short bows right now, I can throw on these Predator's Mark knee pads right now, 1270 firearms, increased kill XP, health, that kind of stuff. I can throw those on if I want to, and then I can switch it to a hybrid build if I want to, because I have this big chest from my previous video that I was using with my high-end build, so I can throw this big chest on with a wow, where is it here? This guy, yeah, this one here, which is a specialized backpack. I can throw that on and run a high-end build, or a hybrid build with my Predator's Mark. The only problem is my gloves aren't as good, but they're okay. The two gloves I have. That's why I usually just run this full glass cannon. And the thing is I still have 321 toughness. 321k toughness, so it's not a bad thing. I do still have survivability to an extent, but I only have 8200 skill power. So my heal, going into my heals and my skills, my pulse only does 6.6% crit chance, which is okay, which isn't bad. And then my booster shot only does 34k, or 43k, not dyslexic, sorry, 43k, almost 44 health, which isn't a hell of a lot. It doesn't really do anything. This is full glass cannon basically, right? But, and then I'm running a recovery link because I need to save myself in case I go down. It will give me that extra fighting chance to down the player that's killing me, right? And I mean, it's up to you if you want to run Survivor Link, but with this build, Recovery Link is still the better option, because of the nerf to Survivor Link, it doesn't benefit you as much as giving that extra health before you go down. It revives you basically. So, and then to my talents, you got, like before, in my hybrid build, I'm running triage. Because I'm running triage is more because I'm in a group. And the only reason like I could run triage without a group, but it's not as good, right? So I could put triage, instead of triage I could run maybe tactical advance, or maybe even on the move, which would be a better option. But with this, because I mostly run in a group, I'm going to run triage. just so we can keep our skills active at all times. And then, of course, because they fixed shrapnel in 1.6, I don't know if it was 1.6.1 or just 1.6, I can't remember now. They made shrapnel with Predator's mark. So now I can apply bleed. I can apply bleed to targets 30% chance in a 10-meter radius. And I've actually had this work, and it benefits me so much. It benefits this build so much because it automatically makes them stop doing whatever they're doing, because once they get bleeding, their automatic reaction is to heal themselves. So it helps me in a good way. So as if it's a group of 4 that's focusing me right now, and I shoot the one guy, if I shoot the one guy that's in my way, and I bleed him, and it bleeds their whole team, everybody instantly stops shooting me. It's really awesome, actually. It's such a good talent now. And Combat Medic, that's also again for running with a group, but instead of Combat Medic you could run One is None if you want, but it's not really a headshot build, so it's not really worth it. You could run pretty much anything you want, but this is mostly focused on running. This is mostly focused on running for a group. And then of course Strike Back, when you reach low health, or reduce active skill cooldowns by 20%, so it helps you get your skills back quicker. I run Strike Back with all my builds because it helps. It makes sense. And then with my character sheet here, we got my weapon damage. My crit hit chance is 17.5% base. That's not Savage. The 7% from Savage gloves is not active right now. It doesn't show you on your crit on your sheet. So with an extra 7%, I'm over 20% if people are out of cover, including my 6% from my pulse. And then whatever, if I have a group with me that's running a good pulse too, that's including that as well. So my crit chance is very high, and with body shots I'm hitting 25k crits in the body, which is insane because my crit damage is 108% and my headshot damage is 87. And then we got skill haste is only 8. That's just from my chest. For my chest there. My health is 220k because I rolled health on everything. If I had the option, I would run maybe crit chance on my holster instead. It would bring my crit chance a little higher. I just gotta find a holster that I can do that with. My armor mitigation is 31.5 with 7549 armor. And yeah, that's all. That's about it. This has been Nimble PD, the Rev, signing off. Have a good day, everybody.